Welcome to another edition of Straight Shooting Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Dujane Bland, and we welcome you to our Redskins edition of Straight Shooting Sports Talk. And yes, it has arrived. It is Dallas week. Now, some of us are not very excited about Dallas week, and rightfully so. We've gotten off to a pretty abysmal start in the first half of the season. In the last two games, we played better. Won't say well, we played better. And we got our first win against the Oakland Raiders. Now, Dallas is in a shootout. 99 points are put up on the board. And a Romoception happens. And they lose that football game. Now, we are going to Dallas. And I don't want to hear any complaints. We all know there will be holding against Arakpo, against Kerrigan. It's what happens in Dallas. So let's not use that as an excuse when or if the Redskins lose this football game, because we know that this is a regular occurrence in AT&T Stadium. Now, when you look at these two teams, neither one of them are playing excellent on defensive side of the ball. Now, you look at the Redskins, they have started to improve over the last 2 weeks before their bye week, starting to stiffen up and put pressure on the opposing quarterbacks. The other side of the ball, Dallas has played fairly well, getting pressure. Secondary, not so much. Peyton Manning, though, makes anybody look retarded, and he made them look awful. But Phillip Rivers made them look awful the week before, going and throwing for over 400 yards. So, with that being said, we know that these defenses are suspect on both sides of the ball. Now, the question is, how much pressure can the Redskins put on Tony Romo? Now, what was surprising to me last week against the Denver Broncos, there was hardly any, if none, of any type of pressure against Tony Romo. Now, everyone knows that pressure is Tony Romo's kryptonite. And it showed in the last two plays of the game. He got sacked the play before, and then he throws a pick when there's no pressure. Because he's feeling it and a little bit nervous. And it's clutch time for him to perform, and he doesn't. But in this game, we can throw all of what we've seen out of the window. We could be talking about two 0-4, 0-5 teams, and you can throw everything you've seen out of the window. It's going to be a very, very hard-fought game, a close game. Now, the keys for the Redskins to win the football game is to start fast. We cannot have a slow start on the offensive side of the ball and not score a touchdown in the first half or in the first quarter of this ball game. We know that Dallas has that ability to score quick. We've seen them score quick in a lot of their games. If you have seen any of their games, you know that they score quick and early, and most of the time, it's Dez Bryant leading off the charge. Now, if the Redskins can get a quick start, that can put their defense in a great position to be able to get pressure on Tony Romo. And what does pressure do? It busts pipes and it breaks Romo. If they can do that, the Washington Redskins can win this football game. Now, when you look at the other side of the football, if we don't perform on the offensive side of the football, the Cowboys are going to run away with this football game because they have the ability. If our defense is tired and Romo has time, Witten, Bryant, Austin, Williams will murder you. And I can't think of their version of Wes Welker, but he wears number 11 over there. And he's made some big plays against us, and he made some plays in the Thanksgiving game. But who am I taking? It's your question. Well, I'm going to take the Washington Redskins in this game. Reason being, the last time I saw that defense, I don't care who they played, they were able to get pressure. When I saw Cowboys defense, Very suspect. And although they were getting pass rushed, they looked like Bruce Smith rushing past the quarterback as he steps up in the pocket to make a play. Now, this is going to be a close football game, and I'm going to tell you right now, this can go either way. But I'm going to take the Washington Redskins in this football game. I think we're on a roll. I think you see a different RG3 coming out in this Dallas game. And I think that's going to be the difference in getting a Washington Redskins win. And they go 2 wins on the season. Well, we thank you for watching our show. Again, if you have something you want to discuss about the Washington Redskins, leave it on the bottom of our show. If there's a topic you want us to talk about or hear our take on in regards to the Washington Redskins, shoot us an email to straightshootingst@gmail.com. And as always, subscribe to the show. That's how you stay locked in, and that's how you stay locked into our Redskins edition of this show. Again, you've been watching Straight Shooting Sports Talk.